just coming in with angel numbers for tools of the trade. So I've done something similar before with numerology, but I had a request to do angel numbers specifically. Mostly not so much about, because what often happens is when we're tuning in, when we're opening up our intuition, we notice a lot of synchronicities with numbers. There's triple numbers, quadruple numbers, double numbers, whatever, you know, that we see on repeat. Or there might be a particular number sequence that you see all the time. So for me, if the numbers are sequential, that means something to me. So you might speak to 500 other spiritual people who go, fucking nah, that's not a thing. For me, it's a thing. It's a thing. If I see sequential numbers, I go, oh, I'm being watched. It's a good thing. You know, someone's watching someone. I'm getting a message. So it really is, it's almost like the universe, your angels, your guides, tapping you on the shoulder and going, hey, check that out. Or, hey, what were you thinking? Think about it again. So I'll start off with, you know, so many people say 1111 or 111 or whatever it is, multiple numbers 1. So it really is like, that is kind of like your angels and guides going, I'm here, I'm watching, I'm with you. But also I receive that as a yes. So if I'm thinking about, whenever I see ones all together, I kind of let my brain go back a couple of steps and go, what was I thinking about? What was I? Because our brains are always going, right? That's just how we function. That's being human. But you know, the questions go back to back, back to back, and you know, there's often not a pause for us to go and think about, really stop and think about a particular question. So I always take those instances where I see lots of ones as that opportunity to go, oh, stop that. What are we doing? So you know, it's definitely worth having a think about that, how, you know, and what comes up for you when you see all the ones. Like, do you get a little bit of a rush? Do you get a little sense of excitement? Do you get a feeling that you're more connected than usual? Like, that would not be unusual at all, because, you know, it is your angels and guides. It's a big sign from spirit going, you know, we're around you, we've got your back. So being aware of how you feel when you see the numbers is also a big deal. So really, your own interpretation of this, as always, is the most important. I'm just going to give you some guidance on how it works for me. So then when you're looking at numbers, like, so every time there is sequential numbers, there is that opportunity to stop and go, oh, well, what was I thinking of? Because it will be, you know, maybe they can't give you 1111 because it's 2 o'clock in the after fucking noon. So they'll give you 222. You know, it might be just that tap on the shoulder. But numbers like 2s are really connected to femininity, to your feminine side, to your creativity, all of that. So that might be coming up. If that's coming up regularly, it might be worth Googling what 2s are and see how that links to you. So 3 is about wisdom. Wisdom being, you know, not just, you know, your intuition and your guidance, but also your, you know, your own knowing, your own knowledge of stuff and using it and sharing it and all of those things. 4s connect more strongly with the masculine. You know, that's almost a triangle. It's that strength thing, like it. So that inner strength. It's not just about masculinity. It's that inner strength. It's that all of those sort of connotations with 4s. And 4s are something that I saw for a really long time, and I realized that I was always giving away my power, not standing in my power, and you know, when it's in your power, it sounds a little bit wanky, but you know, like just going, oh no, you can do it, oh yeah, you can have it, oh yeah, no worries, I'll do that, you know. And when I kept seeing all these 4s and worked out what it was about me actually just saying fucking no. You know? 5s are change. Now, change is not bad. Change is not a bad thing, but it's a nice reminder. And to be honest, I don't see a lot of 5s in multiples all that often. So when they pop up, I'm like, whoa, what have we got here? What's going on? What's coming, you know? But I think what's coming in a good, positive way. It doesn't mean everything's changing. It's going to be a fucking disaster. It just means be aware and be ready. 6 is about family, beautiful family, whatever family is to you. So it's not just, you know, your immediate kids or partner or whatever, or your mum and dad and brothers and sisters. It can be your extended family as well, your community, all of those things that are considered family, that will come up with 6s. So, and again, you know, what were you thinking about? What was in your head? What was kicking around? So, you know, I absolutely zero connection to, you know, 666 and the devil and all that shit. None of that. 6 is actually a beautiful, positive number. 7 is really kind of an angelic, kind of lucky kind of number. So as much as the 111 is angels coming and tapping on your shoulder, 7s really are a beautiful opportunity for you to connect to your intuition, whatever your intuition works, how, you know, opportunities for, you know, letting the magic happen. Really, it's beautiful. 8s are about finances, but be careful when you see 8s because they're not always positive. You know, you got to be aware that, you know, because the universe doesn't give a shit about money. So it's not always about money, but it's about financial security. Like, because it's that energy exchange with finances. Finances give us the opportunity to have more choices, to make decisions without so much stress around it and all that sort of thing. But obviously finances stuff is bills. So, you know, being conscious of when you see the eights, calling in positive financial stuff, not just going, yeah, you want more finances. Like, it could be more bills, so just be careful there. And 9 is all about like the ending of things, which again is not a bad thing. Something has to end so something new can start, all of that. So being aware of, you know, again, those thoughts, what you're doing when it's come up, whether it resonates or not, because you can also factor in that sometimes shit just pops up. Like, you might see the numbers, but it's actually for the guy behind you. You know, like, you've got to be, you know, sensible about when you see the numbers. And I know that Roxy in the group, Roxy, I'm sure you won't mind me saying that your number, like one of your nephews, that his magic number is 138. So when Roxy sees 138, she knows it's communication from her nephew. And there's another number that links to someone else that she's lost, who she's, you know, and it's that sort of communication that's significant too. So like you said, when I see 1, 2, 3, 4, or even just 7, 8, 9, that's a message for me, because I know that it is. You know, and I go again with the numerology. Like, if I'm thinking about something really intently, I will look for numbers to get a little bit of guidance on it. Like, to go, oh, okay, so a 4 and a 6 has come up. So, you know, potential change with the family in regard to whatever I'm thinking about, you know, like little, sorry, not change, but, you know, strength in family. We're thinking about that, like whatever it is, you know. But and it's not like that's absolutely the rule, that's absolutely the way it's going to be, and it is always guidance, but it helps you kind of decipher, much like having a pendulum, and use your fucking pendulum. Like, get it out, get yourself, you know, using the tools that you have at hand. Like, this is really important, that, you know, whatever it takes to give you a little bit more confidence, to let you really decipher what's going on around you, that's so important. So if the pendulum is your thing and that's how you do it, do it. The other way to do it is like, it's better standing up, but I'll have to show you sitting because I am. But standing still, closing your eyes, really thinking about the thing, and see whether you tip forwards or backwards. Like, forwards is a yes, backwards is a no. It's like whole body kinesiology, but it will help you decipher the stuff with numbers. So if you get some sort of series of numbers pop up you don't know what to do with, if angel numbers you feel like they are definitely angel numbers, but I've got no fucking idea what it's about, stand still and ask some questions. If you stand still and you don't tip either way, it's the wrong question. You're not asking it right. You know, if you're not on the right track, keep asking until you feel yourself tipping one way or the other. So yeah, and again, or use your pendulum. So yeah, so I hope that's helpful with regard to angel numbers. If you've got any questions at all, please don't hesitate to ask. Really interesting how many people connect with numbers, and I also connect it with you know, seeing number plates. With any number plates with triple letters, I always give a thank you to the universe. No fucking idea why. You know, like triple P, probably, I don't know whether it means anything or not, but it's so fucking rare. I go, oh, that's a bit special, and I send a thank you. So it's just just another one of the weird things that I do. So you know, so don't limit yourself to the messages coming just via the numbers. It could be via, you know, random words popping up or whatever. So yeah, all of it is just messages and guidance from your angels. So accept it with gratitude. All right, guys, love yous. Give yourselves a hug from me. See ya.